Struggling to be free,
trying to catch a hold,
reaching out for something,
red rust or solid gold.
The rulers wave, the rulers sing, it's over young again.
We will reach a new tomorrow. You will find a better day.
The promises they made us ring empty now and true.
You will reach a new tomorrow. You will find a better day.
If you've got a voice left in you, now's the time to have your say.
So hold on to one another, hold on
On
to
to
one
one
another.
another, permanent, permanent,
On this permanent,
permanent way.
you will be there if you stand, you will be there if you stay.
Close by one another,
On this permanent way.
In ancient times, the earth opened up this valley to reveal coal, ironstone, and clay, minerals nurtured for millions of years, so that one day humankind could forge an industrial and technological world we thought was here to stay. But now the industry is falling into decay. The earth is healing its wounds and reclaiming the land, as we realise once again, one in nature is the permanent way. The River Rother first sprung near Pilsley to run its natural way north for 27 miles towards the River Don, carving out this valley through Staveley and beyond. According to the Domesday Survey, 60 acres of meadowland called a lee were marked out with staves of wood as an Anglo-Saxon settlement to become known as Stave Lee. William the Conqueror allowed his knight, the Baron Moussard, to bring his fallow deer and expand the parkland for hunting and farming. Now, the Moussards married the Freshvilles, who sold the land along the way to the first Duke of Devonshire, who still owns it to this day. This is our story of the Rother Valley around the town of Staveley, which generated a mighty industry of iron, coal, chemicals and clay, all served by road, canals and railway, created by entrepreneurs and engineers and built by workers and navvies. You can call me Shunter. I'm foreman of this here site. If you want to know anything, you ask me, right? Never mind managers. I run the show. I'm in charge. Whatever I say goes.
is 1977.
A time for street parties for the Queen's Jubilee.
Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, John Travolta.
And the Bee Gees. Night Fever, Night Fever. We know how to do it.
The age of the Atari games console and the space race.
And of Concorde and the Space Shuttle.
Voyagers 1 and 2. And interstellar space.
Star Wars, the Cold War, and the arms race.
The Sex Pistols.
Safety Pins and Pink Mohicans.
You had one of them.
And the rise of the football hooligans.
The decline of the railway sandwich.
And the death of Mark Bolan.
What's all that got to do with round here?
Bloody incomers with the fancy ideas.
My family have lived in Barrow for years. Never mind the bollocks. They're building flats for incomers between blocks. London's calling. But Barrow's not listening.
Aye, neither is Poolsbrook, Duckmanton,
Ingersoll, Brimington,
Collingwood, Whittington,
Kilmarsh or Eckington.
We're busy watching Barrow FC on Blue Fly.
Or down Memorial Club for a few pints.
hey, or big nights out down at the Aquarius.
Business is good at the Roundhouse. There's other time for those who are quick. We've second generation diesel locos and turntables gone electric.
On the Works Clock Tower, tail is up on the Brass Monkey, which means profits are up for the Staveley Company.
Hey, pits are paying good money and all. I've 2 wheelbarrows here for my wages. Hey, when you're ready.
That's my dad, Johnny Minor. Mum's a housewife. My friends call me Ashpan.
That's my dad, Joe Works. Mum has a job at Robinson's. They call me Rusty Buffer.
And that's my dad, Billy Railway. Mum drives the number 90 bus at Bolsover. I'm called Frog.
And my dad's in the army. And my pal looks after me. My nickname's Half Cab. I'm older than I look.
Mum's a teacher. They call me Tender.
And that's Runaway. He's gang leader.
On Sunday afternoons, we go bunking the Roundhouse.
I don't mind kids bunking the Roundhouse. As long as they show a bit of respect for the engines and don't neglect their own safety. Well, every kid in Barrow grows up a train spotter. I remember standing on bridge, clocking engines as a nipper. That's how we used to play. My dad worked on the railways and his dad before him. And I always knew I'd be a train driver. I even drew locos on my exam papers. Everything went according to plan. I had an interview with a man in a bowler hat who set me on as a cleaner. From cleaner to fireman, fireman to driver. And now, site foreman.
I got into spotting because of Tender. I went with her and her mum to Manchester and she was writing down the loco numbers.
Before he knows it, he's bought the Ian Allen book for spotters.
Now we buy a return ticket to London but go to Crewe and change.
We go all around the country jumping on trains.
Till we come back from London again.
I'll say I'm stopping over at Runaways and he'll say he's staying at mine. Then we're off down the line. Bristol, Cardiff, Newcastle upon Tyne. All over the country.
We're getting really good at geography. And when we run out of food and money, we wait until the buffet car's empty, then nip in for a feast like first-class guests.
Last summer, we were in the depot at Inverness all night long, sleeping in the carriage. It was freezing.
We walked into the mess room with the Scottish staff and drivers.
Please, mister, we're perishing.
Oh, what the bloody hell!
But they still made us a full English.
This year, someone fell out the train. We didn't see it, but there must have been blood and brains all over the main line.
It was a crying shame.
Police arrived and our tickets weren't right.
I thought we were going to get arrested.
They weren't even interested in us.
We didn't even have to explain.
We're like explorers. We know there's more to life than Middlecroft Secondary School. What are we looking for again, Tender?
Baby Deltic. There's one in for a pair. Class 23 diesel electric. Shorter version of the Class 55.
Are they rare?
Only 10 produced from 1959. D5900 to D5909. Called Bobo's, big nose like Ashpan.
Hey, that's not fair.
How come a girl knows so much about locos anyway?
Welcome to my world.
Look out for the foreman. He threatened to call the police last time.
My mum can't afford a fine. She's a single mum.
Mum's glad to get me out of the house. Dad says she needs a good cry.
Why? What have you done?
It's not me. It's because Elvis died.
Guys, watch out. He's coming. Hide.
Right, you lot. Names?
Ashpan.
Frog.
Tender.
Rusty Buffer.
Runaway.
Half cab.
I'm keeping tabs on you kids. I know your parents.
I wish I did.
Be cocky. I know if police came knocking on your door, they would not be best pleased.
My mum says Dad's well known to CID.
Not a bad man, as far as that goes.
He could be a serial killer for all we know.
What?
If you are interested in railways, I can make it real. I can take you back in time to a different reality, where you can be present at key moments in our history. Well, agreed?
Okay.
I said, agreed?
Okay.
Good. Now, walk this way. Sure, I thought as much. Kids nowadays.
Mister, sorry about before.
Oh, you come back to insult me some more, have you?
Sorry for hurting your feelings.
Well, no respect, teenagers.
What you were saying about making it real, what did you mean?
No, forget it, kid. They're just machines. Go on, you can leave. Runaway, is it, they call you?
Why am I famous?
Not really living up to your name, are you? They call me Shunter.
I wonder why.
Here, put this on. Wear that on sight. You can take a piss anywhere you like. When were you born?
1965.
Ah, thought as much. Don't know you're alive. Child of the diesel age. You won't remember steam.
I've seen the engines in the shed.
Have you even heard of George Stephenson?
I'm not stupid. He lived round here.
Ah, well, you'll know of his reputation then.
I know his face is on the £5 note. I know he built the North Midlands Railway line from Derby to Leeds through Staveley.
Ah, but can you imagine what it was like for the locals when they came out to witness a steam loco for the very first time? Oh, they'd have heard of his rocket, but they were just farm labourers mostly in 1840. It must have been such a shock. My great-grandmother was there. Name her Rosie. You'll meet her along your journey. No, stop. Look, listen, and learn.
They say the monster eats coal.
And spits out steam from its arsehole.
With huge bellows fanning the mouth of hell.
I've heard tell men feed it their souls.
They say it weighs over 4 tons and moves of its own accord.
How can this be?
Like magic.
Sorcery.
It's the work of the devil.
Taking us all for a ride.
Powered by miniature horses. Inside.
Human beings cannot possibly endure speeds of 40 miles an hour or more.
The skin on your face pulls back behind your ears. Your blood will boil and your skull will appear.
Your eyes will pop out and your head explodes.
And splatter your brains over the iron road.
Here it comes! Stand well back!
The iron beast on its metal track.
Struggling to be free, trying to catch a hold, reaching out for something, red rust or solid gold. The rulers wave their rule book saying it's over yonder hill. We will reach a new tomorrow, you will find a better day. The promises they made us ring empty now and shrill. You will reach a new tomorrow, you will find a better day. You've got a voice left in you, now's the time to have your say. So hold on to one another, hold on to one another. Permanent. Permanent, on this permanent, permanent way. You will beat them if you stand, you will beat them if you stay close by one another on this permanent way.
Struggling to be free, trying to catch a hold, reaching out for something, red rust or solid gold. The rulers wave their rule book saying it's over yonder hill. We'll reach a new tomorrow, we'll find a better day. The promises they made us ring empty now and shrill. We'll reach a new tomorrow, you will find a better day. You've got a voice left in you, now's the time to have your say. So hold on to one another, hold on to one another. Permanent, permanent, this permanent, permanent way. We'll beat them if you stand, we'll beat them if you stay close by one another on this permanent